Hi, and welcome to the Getting Started video for Open Automation Software. This video will cover where to download the software, how to install it, how to configure tags, and how to activate a new license. Then we will visit Open Automation Software's knowledge base and point out where to find more information on various topics, including data sources, data destinations, networking, and security. To download Open Automation Software, visit our website, openautomationsoftware.com, and go to our Downloads page under Support Downloads, and fill out the form for download. You will receive an email immediately that will provide you with a link to the Downloads page. Once there, Windows users can choose from the 64-bit or 32-bit version of the software, and then save the setup.exe file to their hard drive. Linux users should save the OAS linux.zip file, and then be sure to read the Linux setup article linked below the download. Next, run the setup file with administrative privileges. When the setup is complete, the OAS Service Control Manager will appear where you can start the 4 OAS services. The full version of Open Automation Software is included in the One Common Download. The same demo evaluation software can be activated with a license for continuous use. To activate a new license, visit our knowledge base under Getting Started with OAS, License Activation. This page covers how to activate your license with a serial number via the internet, and also how to activate your license manually with a license code. If you need to move your license from one computer to another, it covers that as well. In OPC terminology, a tag refers to a unique identifier for a data point. Within the OAS application, the tag is used to receive and also write the live value from and to the data source. In this portion of the video, we will discuss how to configure the tags used by the OAS application. Let's select Configure Tags from the top menu. Then we select our network node. OAS gives you the option to add tags in multiple different ways. You can add them manually one at a time using the Add Tags button. You can use the CSV import-export so you can edit the configuration in Excel or another comma-separated value editor. You can use one-click import, which allows you to import Allen Bradley tags that have been exported out of RSLogix 500 or RSLogix 5000. You can also import from OPC DA or UA servers. With that, you can import any branch or the entire server. Finally, you can programmatically create tags. In fact, everything you can do from the configuration tool can be done programmatically. For information regarding adding tags programmatically, see our knowledge base under Programmatic Interface, .NET Server Configuration, and REST API. Let's start by adding a tag manually by clicking the Add Tag button. A prompt comes up and asks us if we want to add the tag to the root level because we do not have a selected group. Down here you can see our folders or groups of tags. This is a nice way to organize your tags by device type or location, whatever makes sense for you. Let's just say OK and add this one to the root level. Next, we need a tag name. We'll call this tag A. Next, we define the data type for the tag. We'll leave that as a double float. For data source, you can pick any of the direct drivers. There's Allen Bradley, AB Classics and Logic, Modbus, Siemens, a calculation, another tag, or an OPC server. Let's use OPC for this one, and then we browse to our item. Let's use this temperature and say OK. Next, we apply the changes, and now we have data coming into our tag. Indicated over here, you can see that we have good data quality. If there was a problem with the driver or connection or tag configuration, it would be indicated as bad quality here. Down here, we can set this tag as a trend point, Enabling this would let the service know that we want this tag available for trending with either the OAS Web Trend or OAS.NET Trend products. Each tag has a range of alarm conditions that we can set. Under the alarm conditions for analog signals, we have high, 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 low, 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 and rate of change. And for digital tags, we have digital signals. Let's go in and set up a high, high alarm for this tag. We can enable that here. Here is the actual high, high limit. Again, this is accessible from your own application. Or it could be static or operator entered, or we can assign that to a data source, which again could be coming from any of our direct drivers, an OPC item, a tag, or a calculation. Here we set the deadband. Down here is the alarm text. That can be static, or we can modify that with a tag or a calculation, or it could be operator entered. We can assign the tag to a new alarm group by typing it in, or we can select from one that has already been created. Let's put our tag in the tanks group. Here you can set a priority for the tag. We can also have a document associated with the alarm. When the operator opens up the alarm screen, he or she can open up the document for a particular alarm and get additional information. This feature here, called Time on and Counts, allows us to monitor the alarm condition and determine how long it has been active or how many times it has occurred over any given period of time. There is a video in the OAS website video library that goes into this feature in depth. Now let's apply our changes. We've created our tag. When you are finished making changes to your tags, save the configuration by clicking Save from the top menu bar. Save the file to your hard drive. You can have different configuration files for different groups of tags and load those to the service by changing the file. You must stop the OAS service in order to load a new configuration. Click Stop Runtime and then click Load and select the file that you'd like to use. You must then restart the runtime. Use Configure options to set the default tag configuration to load when the service first starts. Open automation software runs as a service-oriented architecture and allows an unlimited number of clients to connect to the service. From the central service, we can bring in data from all commonly used industrial and business 4.0 data sources. OAS has built-in drivers for Allen Bradley, Siemens, and Modbus devices. Information about those drivers and how to work with them can be found in the knowledge base. Commonly used data sources for open automation software are OPC and OPC UA servers. OAS has one-click features to bring data in from those servers automatically. Information about that can be found here in our knowledge base. Open automation software can connect to MQTT devices and software brokers with the built-in MQTT driver interface. Information about that can be found here in our knowledge base. Here, under Amazon AWS IoT Gateway, you will find information about how OAS can receive data from AWS with its built-in AWS IoT Gateway driver interface. OAS can receive tag information from a variety of databases with its recipe product. Learn more about that here under Databases Recipes. With the OAS.NET Data Connector, you can make any data from a .NET application become a real-time source for the complete range of SCADA products from Open Automation software. You will find information about that here. The OAS Universal Driver Interface SDK allows developers to create new and customized integrations that may not be possible with the built-in device drivers. Built on the .NET framework, it can be deployed and runs on Windows, Mac, Linux, Android, iOS, and even Raspberry Pi platforms. See the knowledge base under Universal Driver Interface to learn more about it. Now that we have reviewed the many ways that we can bring data into OAS, let's move on to what OAS can do with that data. One of the most popular OAS products is the Data Historian. OAS stores data in an open format and can log data to SQL Server, Oracle, MySQL, CSV, and many other databases by event, continuously, time of day, or on data change. You can learn about the many powerful features of the Data Historian in our knowledge base under Data Logging. Topics covered include getting started, security, logging to Azure, high-speed data logging, logging buffered data logging groups, and data logging programmatic interface. In much the same fashion, OAS can log alarms. By using the Alarm.net or web alarm products, that is easy to set up. See the knowledge base under alarm logging to learn more. OAS can send alarm notifications via text, email, or voice. To learn more about that, see our knowledge base here. OAS Web HMI provides a flexible, platform-independent way to create web user interfaces. See the knowledge base under Web User Interface to learn more. The Web HMI wizard discussed here helps you generate code for inclusion in your web-based HMI or SCADA application. Web Trend allows you to retrieve and interact with real-time and historical trend data from the OAS server. See the knowledge base here to learn more. The OAS Programmatic Interface provides developers the tools to integrate the OAS service into applications built for iOS, Android, Xamarin, Linux, Raspberry Pi, .NET, Arduino devices, and more. See the knowledge base under Programmatic Interfaces, Universal Driver Interface, .NET Server Configuration, .NET Real-Time Data Access, REST API, and Web UI programming to learn more. OAS WPF HMI.net allows you to build HMI applications with Visual Studio. To learn more about it, see the knowledge base here, and also under .NET WinForm for Windows Forms. To learn more about our .NET Trend products, see the knowledge base under .NET Trend. To learn more about our .NET Alarm products, see the knowledge base under .NET Alarm. The OAS Data Route product allows an OAS service to write values from any tag to any tag, OPC server, or IoT driver. Learn more about that in the knowledge base under Data Route. OAS has a built-in report designer for creating reports. Learn more about that in the knowledge base under Data Destinations Reports. The OAS Excel Connector product provides connectivity to Microsoft Excel workbooks for both read and write functionality. Learn more about that in the knowledge base under Data Destinations Excel. All features of open automation software, including configuration tools and all .NET components, support remote connections over your LAN, WAN, VPN, and the Internet. To learn more about the 4 types of networking that OAS supports, visit the knowledge base here at Networking Overview Networking. Basic networking can be used directly with any client application without any additional setup. You simply add the IP address, network node name, or registered domain name in front of the tag name in the client application to both read and write data from that OAS tag. Visit the knowledge base here to learn more. Security is included for free with all of the product features of open automation software, allowing you to restrict access to configurations, live, and historical data. Learn how to create security users and groups here in the knowledge base under Security, Getting Started Security. For more information on open automation software, please visit our website at www.openautomationsoftware.com.